Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27 and I am back for episode 18 of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. In this episode, you might be wondering, why am I back in Celadon City? Well, as you can see, I totally have some more money, but that is irrelevant because I still don't actually have enough to get those TMs that I want, which makes me sad. But, we do want to come over this way. We heard that there's actually a sleeping Pokemon over this way. This way being Route 16. As you can see, there's a sleeping Pokemon. But there is something we actually want to do first. Something worth noting, on this route you can capture Doduo, Rattata, Spearow, and Raticate, which is pretty nice. Right here you've got a double battle, Jed. Our love knows no bounds. We're in love and we show it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, so cute. Yep. That is all there is as far as Pokemon in this route. This is just Route 16 though, so there will be some other Pokemon coming up. I meant to send out different Pokemon than this, but I mean, whatever. I'm going to swap City out into the front. I am going to go ahead and use Magnitude as Dig Dug. Magnitude should not do very much damage to City, because City is quite resistant to it. It does in fact hit everyone. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It should not quite take down Rapidash or Ninetales. Okay, well, I see how it is. They went ahead and they burned Dig Dug. How could you? I'm upset with them. I'm going to take them out as soon as I can. Dig Dug's been a little bit hurt by his burn. That's not a huge deal. We'll just go ahead and we'll take them out. Rock Slide can apparently hit both of them. Not really necessary, I don't think, because I don't think it's even... Okay, shows what I know. It's super effective. I know nothing, clearly. But just like that, those two go down. This is actually one of a few things that we can do right now. We have quite a bit of stuff open to us at the moment. But since I feel like going through it in the way that makes the most sense to me, we are going through it this way. If you come up top this way... How'd you get in? Good effort. Oh. Alright, if you come over this way and you come into this house back here, there is actually a little girl here. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. We receive HMO2. HMO2 is Fly. It's a wonderfully convenient move. Please put it to good use. With HMO2 Fly, if we go ahead and teach it to one of our Pokemon, I wonder which one we're going to teach it to. Oh, it's a big surprise. We're going to teach it to Levias. Levias already knows 4 moves, though. We are going to probably get rid of the good old-fashioned Wing Attack, because we don't really need it anymore. Then again, I also could have gotten rid of Sand Attack, now that I think about it. Oh well. Aerial Ace is just as strong as Wing Attack anyway. Fly is a little bit stronger. Fly will allow us to actually go to cities that we have previously been to, which is really convenient. For example, if I open up my Pokemon menu and I go down to Levias and I select Fly, just like that, we can go to all the different cities we've been to. We cannot go to cities we have not been to, obviously. I'm just going to quickly fly back to Celadon City because I want to get rid of that burn. But it's very convenient, and we will likely be using it quite a bit. But that is not all we've come over here for. Like I said, there is that one sleeping Pokemon, and we do want to deal with him. So we are going to do that right now, as soon as I'm done getting healed up and stuff. So if we hop back onto our bicycle that I'm actually remembering to use finally, because for so long I just didn't, we can head right over here, and let's go over and... Want to use the Pokeflute? Yes! Rick played the Pokeflute. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Oh no! How could this happen? This is Snorlax. He's an incredibly tanky Pokemon. He's kind of like a mini-boss. We're just going to hit him with a Shockwave. We're going to do a little bit of damage, and we're actually going to catch him just because he's special. You can only get him in 2 places in the game. So that's pretty neat. He, as you can see, took like no damage from our Voltari. We're going to throw a Great Ball at him just because, hey, why not? Let's see if we can catch him pretty much right away. And no, not even close. He's going to go ahead and use Yawn. Unfortunately, that means Voltali's going to be drowsy, and that means Voltali's probably going to fall asleep in the fairly near future. We're just going to hit him a couple more times to hopefully chip his health down just a little bit. He went ahead and used rest. That's going to heal him back up, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and throw another Great Ball. Oh, he has a Chesto Berry. I did not even realize. I mean, that's only going to wake him up once. Now that Voltali's asleep, I'm going to go ahead and throw a Pokeball since I can't really do anything anyway. Let's see. And no, it was no use. He's going to hit me with a headbutt. That's going to hurt quite a bit. I'm going to throw another Pokeball. Voltali might go down if he decides to attack me again, or if I just don't catch him right now. And I did not, unfortunately. He's going to go ahead and use Rest, which did not put him to sleep because his HP was in fact at full. We're going to try one more Pokeball. Come on, get in it. Nope, it's not even going to try and give me hope. He's going to hit me with another headbutt. Unfortunately, Voltali's going to go down. I'm going to switch out to Craig. Craig should be able to do quite a bit of damage to him without taking him down in one hit. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Hit him with a Karate Chop. He is, like I said, pretty tanky, so he should live. Just like that. He's going to go ahead and use Rest. He's going to go ahead and fall asleep. We're going to hit him with another Karate Chop just to whittle his health down. Actually, let's go for a Brick Break. Now, if we do defeat Snorlax, it is not the end of the world, as there is another one, like I said. But we would rather not have to go out of our way and have to try and catch that one as well. So let's hopefully get him right here. Throw the Great Ball. He's low on health. He's sleeping. 1, 2... No, almost had it. We don't need to catch this Snorlax, it's just that he's pretty unique. Like I said, there's only 2 of him available to you in this game. So it is kind of cool to try and catch him. 2, 3, yes! So he will now be sent to our box. I'm going to go heal up Voltali, and then we will go through and we will take on the next route. Very lazy, just eats and sleeps. It is rotund as its rotund bulk build. So it becomes steadily more slothful. Okay, we are not going to nickname it, as we are not going to use it. I just figured he was kind of cool. If you have the item finder, I guess, maybe you can't do it without the item finder, you are able to get leftovers from where he was laying. It may only be available underneath the other Snorlax. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I feel convinced that, yeah, you do in fact need the item finder, so unfortunately we cannot do that. But I'm going to just head right back over there. Like I said, there are quite a few things available to us at this current point in time in this game. For example, if we decided to go south from Lavender Town, we would actually arrive at the other Snorlax that we saw quite a while back. But I will actually be doing that in likely like the next episode or something like that. That is one of the 2 ways that you can go to get south from here. As you can see, there are quite a lot of bikers. You can skip by all of them, and that takes us down to here. This is Route 16, Celadon to Fuchsia City. And just south of here we have Route 17. If you hold the B button, you can actually stop. You do need a bike to go through here, I believe. On Route 17, you can catch Doduo, Spearow, Raticate, Fearow, and Rattata. Not too bad. There's also a couple trades available to you on Route 17. Which actually I was looking at Route 18. But it's the same Pokemon, and we're about to be at Route 18, so don't worry too much about it. If you go right down here... What does this sign say? Trainer tips. Okay, well I don't really care too much about trainer tips. Let's see. This is in fact the faster way of getting down to... Whoops! Getting down to the next area of the game. The other way takes quite a bit longer, and there are quite a lot more fights. This area, not to say that this area does not have its own fair number of fights, there are quite a few, and I will likely go back and fight quite a lot of them, just for the sake of leveling up, because there is a pretty big level difference between us and a lot of the important things that are going to be happening in the near future. We will likely level up quite a bit, and then when we're fighting trainers, you'll be like, wow, we're so over-leveled, but then it'll all make sense because we'll go to, like, a gym or something, and their Pokemon will just be, like, way higher than the trainers and stuff like that. And you'll be like, oh, alright. But we're just gonna quickly use Voltali to take down these Weezings, and coughings and all that this guy has. He's just got a whole bunch of that family of Pokemon, so it's not too big of a worry. There's tons and tons of bikers on this route and the route above, which I mentioned. We just kind of zoomed through these routes, because this is, in fact, one of the fastest places. It's like the bike bridge or something like that, so it goes incredibly fast. It's all like a hill. So if you do try to go up it, you do go incredibly slow. So just keep that in mind. Just like this, his second coughing, his third Pokemon goes down. He's about to throw in another one. We should be good, fighting with Voltali, as we have been. It should go down pretty quickly, I believe. And there it goes. Voltali gained some more experience. Not too bad. He's going to send in another Weezing. We should be able to take care of it just as easily as we took care of all the other things. Gonna hit it with a Shockwave. Voltali, chances are, will get a decent amount of leveling up, especially in the near future, especially in the next episode when I go to show you guys the other route, because the other route is quite close to the water. So there will be a lot of water-type Pokemon, and he is quite effective at dealing with them, so chances are he will get a good amount of experience. But we will deal with that when the time comes. It will also be nice to get a whole lot of money from fighting all these trainers. Right down here, though, we have arrived at Route 18. Route 18 has Doduo, Spearow, Raticate, Fearow, and Rattata, as well as 3 trainers that are right down there. They all have bird-type Pokemon. And up here is where there is the trade that you can trade Slowbro for a Lickitung. He's looking for a Slowbro, which we do not actually have, so we will not worry about that too much. But we will come off to the side and go out here to see what we can find. Right over here we have Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City has a few things that we are kind of interested in. For example, there's a Pokemon gym right here. Leader Koga, the Poisonous Ninja Master. We are interested in that, but we are not going to be doing that right away. If we go over here, though, and go right in here, this guy is the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yes! Friend, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We received a good rod from the fishing guru's brother. Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest poetry. A crummy old rod can only catch Magikarp, yes? With a good rod, you can catch much better Pokemon. With the good rod, in various areas, you can catch a couple different Pokemon. All of the Pokemon, as far as I've been able to tell, you can catch with it are Magikarp, Horsey, Krabby, Poliwag, and Goldeen. They are spread out randomly across different bodies of water. The good rod is the second tier of fishing rod. There's actually one more tier of fishing rod that we were also interested in getting, but we will not be getting in this episode. Other things worth noting in this town, there's this guy, Warden, Hiffuff, Hififu, Hadlafasith, and Hafariho, Heffifi. I don't really understand what you're saying, but alright, I'll remember you exist. That rock blocking that item we cannot pass. Another thing in this area, as you can see right here, Pokemon Paradise Safari Zone. This is the Safari Zone. It allows us to go inside, and this is actually not the Safari Zone. This is something else. The Safari Zone is just north of us. If I cut down this tree, would I like to cut it? Dig Dug use cut. Right here, no, one more try. Okay, let's hop on our bike. Here's a Pokemart, and right here is the Safari Zone. This is something we are somewhat interested in. There are Pokemon you can only find here, and there is some stuff that we are going to want to do here. But we're not quite ready for this yet. We'll be back here in the future to take care of that. What I want to do right now is I actually want to go and I want to take care of a lot of those trainers on that route over to the left. But that's actually pretty much all we really wanted to get done this episode. We got the good rod, we get to Fuchsia City, which now allows us to fly here because we also got HMO1 fly. But all in all, there's not really that much in this city as far as collecting stuff. We don't actually have much in the way of... I suddenly am just, like, not even able to brain. Let's go back here quick. There's not a whole lot to do in this city, like I said. Let me see, there should be an item back here, unless I'm totally wrong and I know nothing. There we go, we got a max revive. There's only a limited number of max revives in the game. So between this episode and the next, I will be taking on those trainers that were over on the bicycle bridge or bicycle route or whatever you would like to call it, Route 16, 17, and 18, just to get a couple levels for my Pokemon. And then after that, I will be showing you the other route that will allow you to come all the way down here. It is much longer, but I will address that in the next episode. So this has been HaloMan27. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.